Yeah, so for today's stream, I want to talk about this whole anime tourist thing that I've been seeing recently. So from what I understand, the anime tourist problem is people not really in the anime and manga community coming in and stating their dislikes for things that they don't necessarily appreciate or like within the anime and manga sphere. For example, you have whatever this is down here, like anime tourists attack fan service. Now, a lot of this I feel is just chuds coming to Japan's defense because they think that Japan just cannot do any wrong whatsoever, which is just nonsense considering the fact that you're most likely from here. So like, I don't know, and they make it seem like one art form is inherently better than the other when it comes to the animation medium, or when it comes to the medium of animation in general, which is just really weird to me. I don't know, but I was talking to another YouTuber kind of about this whole situation. We were talking about something completely different, but we ended up getting on the topic, and I stumbled upon this video, what anime tourists sound like. Now, I will tell you that this isn't meant to dogpile this creator. I'm not trying to get into any beef or anything like that, but I got like 20 seconds into this video, and I was like, oh, this dude is big tripping. I heard something absolutely slanderous. So I thought it'd be a good topic to talk about on stream today. And if you guys don't want to do that, we can do something else. We can do something else.
I often say that the West will eventually destroy anime, and that's not really a hot take anymore. Anybody with eyes can see why. If you follow the current patterns of things, whatever the West gets its hands on eventually turns to rot. Whether it's video games, movies, shows, comics, whatever, with very few exceptions.
Okay, so we're starting off with just misinformation, I guess. The fact that you say whatever the West puts his hands on will rot is just completely, it's a very narrow viewpoint of overall scope of media in general. Bro, look at the entire comics industry. Who is running that? The West. You don't see a lot of comics from other places, but obviously besides Japan and all that, with manga, but like Spider-Man, Hulk, all these different characters, DC, Marvel, Image Comics, IDW, America's running that. Just straight up, they're running that. And a lot of like programming, especially for children as well, primarily in America. So to say that the West will just poison everything, it sounds like a bitter MCU fan talking about the broader comic scope in general. It doesn't make sense to me. That is so... how did you get to this opinion? It's like, and he says something else here in just a second I'll talk about, but that blows my mind to say you want to open this video up with. But I'm gonna let you talk.
And here's just another example of when it comes to anime.
What is an anime trope that you're tired of seeing?
Harems with a male MC. I'm tired of it. I don't want to see men walking around getting girls. I want to see girls walking around getting girls. Yeah. Where are the Yuri harems? Where are they at? You know how like SAO is a harem, right? But it's a kind of family-friendly-ish, like it's a, mainstream anime. I want a girl anime that's harem-based, that is like mainstream and like friendly and romantic. That's what I want.
And this is the problem with anime or anything that becomes hyper popular. The casuals begin to flood and are given the spotlight to spew their nonsense. And
so, correct me if I'm wrong, what was inherently bad with what she said? But before I let him continue, what was inherently bad about what she said? 'Cause I don't think she said anything crazy or slanderous, did she? Japan has done many wrong things. One thing comes to mind is the work-life balance. Well, yeah, we're not talking about that necessarily. We're talking about specifically animation. Interesting take for real when you watch the whole thing. Half of the tourist takes are good. He's not necessarily wrong. He should specify Disney. Bro should have been more specific. That's what I'm saying. That's just like completely crazy. So what was bad about what she said? I didn't see anything wrong with what she said.
then the people in charge take these opinions seriously and then try to course correct, but really only leads to a dead end like a crash test dummy. This is why people have changed their opinions on gatekeeping radically as of recent. So it's opinions like these that need to be ridiculed and put to shame to deter others from doing so. What this tour is doesn't understand is what makes anime so amazing is that it provides variety for numerous audiences. Whatever your preferred taste is, there's always a specific genre to serve it. But leave it to the entitled Western narcissist brain to limit everyone else's enjoyment and interest to serve only theirs because their interest is all that matters.
What? What? This chick just asked, where's the women-led harems? That's all she asked, because primarily based around men. That's not necessarily a bad. What did my face cam just die? I literally just looked at it. Oh, hello, yo, my face cam just died. Hold on, wait a minute. I was in the middle of talking. Hold on, bro. Wait a minute. What? Yo, my face cam literally just like exploded. Hold on, wait a minute.
When it comes to anime.
What is an anime trope that you're tired of seeing?
Harems with a male MC. I'm tired of it. I don't want to see men walking around getting girls. I want to see girls walking around getting girls. Yeah. Where are the Yuri harems? Where are they at? You know how like SAO is a harem, right? But it's a kind of family friendly-ish, like it's a, you know, mainstream anime. I want a girl anime that's harem based, that is like mainstream and like friendly and romantic. That's what I want.
And this is the problem with anime or anything that becomes hyper popular. The casuals begin to flood and are given the spotlight to spew their nonsense.
But what was wrong with what she said? I'm not understanding that. From what I gathered from what she said, it seemed very straightforward. She said she wants more female-led harems. That wants to be seen in that specific medium. What is wrong with that? What's wrong with that? And then you start getting into this whole worship over Japan and everything like that. My brother, I hate to tell you this. From what you sound like, I'm pretty sure you're black. Japan don't want you neither, brother. Stop white knighting for them. Like, what is this?
And then the people in charge take these opinions seriously and then try to course correct, but really only leads to a dead end like a crash test dummy. This is why people have changed their opinions on gatekeeping radically as of recent. So it's opinions like these that need to be ridiculed and put to shame to deter others from doing so.
Why?
What this tourist doesn't understand is what makes anime so amazing is that it provides variety for numerous audiences. Whatever your preferred taste is, there's always a specific genre to serve it. But
oh no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not gonna sit here. We're not gonna act like anime is the only thing with the multiple genres. That is, come on, dude. Really? You look at American television, you got American animation, you have thrillers, you have sci-fi, you have romance, you literally every genre is so filled to the brim in America. And you can find so much quality stuff. And even in the comics industry, you can find some good stuff in there as well. What are you talking? You think anime is the only thing that does genres right? Come on now. For real? We're saying that. That doesn't make sense. What's wrong with what she wants? That's what I'm saying. He immediately contradicted himself. I literally, lovely complex dub is better. I don't know why he doesn't think the Japanese audiences have different preferences or wants to see other stuff. She's asking for more works from a specific genre. He's angry at her for it. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, am I crazy? Am I tweaking? I don't get it. Anyway, back to this.
But leave it to the entitled Western narcissist brain to limit everyone else's enjoyment and interest to serve only theirs because their interest is all that matters. Now, me myself, there's certain genres of anime I'm not particularly interested in, but you don't see me trying to ruin it for everyone else. For instance, I'm not really interested in gay romance stories of two men, let's say, but that would be very selfish and completely unnecessary to try to rid that from the market as this woman has in this video.
She didn't say that she wanted rid from the market. She just said she wants to see more from a specific genre. This is so disingenuous. What are you talking about? When did she say, when did she say, no more? There should be no more of it. Stop the genre. She just said, where's the women? That's what she said. What? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
If I'm not into something, I just watch something else because I'm a fucking adult, not a toddler stuck in the mind phase thinking everything belongs and should be catered to me, because creative freedom is paramount in my eyes. And it's not to say I had something against gay characters, like Big Bro in the Comic Get Kill was cool as shit. Spoiler alert, when he died, that was a true hurt piece. I mean, I'm watching an anime right now. I'm living with an otaku neat, and there's a scene where a girl from her clan has a crush on her, and she goes crazy insane whenever her crush scolds her and finds it pleasurable. Like, I just think that's funny and fucking hilarious. So it's not an absolute thing, and Japan does this well, hoping they never take advice from someone like this. The problem is that in the West in recent years, entertainment has been forced to only
I'm strawmanning? How am I strawmanning? How am I strawmanning? And again, I don't want anybody to go after this specific creator or you know, hate bomb this video. That's not what this video is for. I'm just bringing up my own discussion points because I disagree a lot with what he is saying. Because why are you writing so hard for Japan? I don't get it. I don't understand.
serve a narrow audience, limiting its consumer base. And when people stop consuming what they're delivering, they get surprised like they couldn't see this coming. When Japan sticks to common sense, making stories for everyone because it's really that simple. But truthfully,
America makes stories for everyone! What? And sometimes they get criticized for it. Oh, dude. Acting like Japan is the bastion of creativity in the world is such a just... Ah! Bro, you talk about glazing? Sheesh. I'm like, what? Am I tweaking? Dude in the video is about to start whining about wokeness. I can see it. I can see it.
Cut through the bullshit. Recently, there has been this insistent approach on demonizing what men desire in entertainment, what some might call the male gaze. And anything that serves male interest is considered problematic or toxic, which is why beautiful women characters have been under attack and constant scrutiny. And this type of mindset has infiltrated many aspects of entertainment. For example, Marvel Rivals at the moment. And this is what led to so much backlash when Stellar Blade came out. The amount of vitriol that game came under because Eve, a very attractive woman lead character, dared to exist was so outrageous I couldn't believe it. Side note, I bought a physical copy, still sealed unopened because I know that would be worth a lot one day. But the lengths these game journalists went to try to suppress and stop the success of that game was astounding. IGN staff saying things like, "This will encourage women to be beaten," just nonsense and pure desperation.
Okay, this is just absolute horsecock. This is a whole lot of nothing. So here's the thing: whenever it comes to the sexualization of men and women, attractive people are gonna sell. Attractive people are gonna sell. That's fine. But also, some people don't want to just consistently in your face all the time. And we're not seeing this just with women. We're seeing a lot of men too. Fire Force has been getting dragged nonstop on my timeline for years because of the consistent sexualization of one character. And you have people praising things like Freerin for not indulging in something like fan service, and they actually think Freerin's very cute, and they still see her as desirable, but they don't see her as much of a sexual light. the whole thing on Marvel Rivals, anything like that, like as soon as Squirrel Girl came out, your boy was tweaking out on the timeline. I was still ain't. Hey, you know, hey, and you know, as soon as them character models came out, I was there. You know, hey, it's a femme hitting the community like crack in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that yes, attractive things are gonna sell. Attractive people are gonna sell. Overwatch had this whole debacle years and years ago where people were attacking Tracer's, one of Tracer's poses because it was showing off her ass. And then people were like, oh my God, it's so sexual. Ah! And then Blizzard actually made a different pose even worse. Funny enough, actually, so in Rainbow Six Siege, I'll show you something. I will show y'all something real quick. So in Rainbow Six Siege, there is a operator named aꜜɲime. So her victory pose was different from everybody else's because look at this. Look at this. No one else in the game had this, but I believe they patched this. No other operator in the game had this, and people thought she was a baddie. They were like, ooh, yeah, right? People was feeling that. I was feeling that. But not every character in the game had it. It wasn't an evolving thing around her character. It was just a neat little thing, right? That's fine to me. But when it's consistently in your face and it's just all I don't want to say all the time in a specific anime, but like that is like, that's just slick. It's sly. It's not hurting anybody. Just, to me, just some of this other stuff, yeah. I don't get it. Hold on, who is Buddy? Who is who is that one dude on YouTube? It was like when people were tweaking up how they changed Mary Jane Watson's model in Spider-Man 2. And he was the one dude, like, light-skinned black dude. And he like looks like one of the characters from Billy and Mandy. Oh, who am I talking about? Y'all know who I'm talking about? Who am I talking about? I would have laughed if it was already searched and favored. I can't anymore. Please, Daffy, cut this off. Nah, you gonna sit here. We gonna watch this video. We gonna sit here. We gonna watch it. Do y'all know who I'm talking about? So, okay, so yeah, people were also upset that they changed the character model for Mary Jane in Spider-Man 2. They felt like she was less attractive. Now, I'm a normal human being. I'd barely even notice. I didn't really care, to be honest. It's a fucking video game character. Who gives a shit? But they feel like that, oh, beautiful women are being attacked. Oh my God. If anything, no. Sex sells. Literally anything. You look at the animation industry and you look at just the movie industry in Hollywood. Who are they casting consistently in these good roles, right? You cast handsome young people. Pedro Pascal, it looks nothing like Mr. Fantastic. Pedro Pascal looks nothing like Reed Richards, but they still cast him because he was a hot name and women find him attractive. And he still got the role. Now, I hope he does well. Genuinely. I hope he does. He looks like Irwin. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because that dude, he was tweaking. But it doesn't, dude, even with Marvel Rivals, people aren't backlash about that. People are thirsting over these characters. There are characters in Marvel Rivals that are getting fan art consistently that have never had fan art like that in decades. Squirrel Girl, Psylocke, Cloak and Dagger. Like, bro. And these characters, in that game, they aren't even doing anything sexual. They're not even dressed super sexually. What's the excuse then? What then? I don't get it. It was the same model. She said she had a surgery or something before they did her special capture. She looks fine, just an older woman did in the first game. Who cares? Who cares? I heard Otaku Talks is the MC of the Twilight remake. Was that Tyrone Magnus? No, it wasn't Tyrone Magnus. Dude, what a fall from grace Tyrone Magnus had. What a fall from grace he had. Nah, it was dude, I don't even Spider-Man 2 Mary Jane change. They had mods. Downgrade. This dude right here. Yeah, this dude.
got big teeth. So do I.
I don't care about those.
Deliberately downgrade to look.
Hold on. Hold on. I remember this vividly. This dude, something came out about this dude that he like arrested or something. I don't know. You know what? Let me stop. I don't even want to like put out rumors like that or anything like that. But I remember something very weird happened with this dude because he was tweaking about this. He was upset. Let's see.
Control my volume, but isn't it funny that men can be altered to look younger, but women must look worse in Western games? Specifically, as crappy and dated as Gotham Knights was, even they gave both genders a little something something. There is a bizarre trend in Western games of creating ugly women characters. But today, we'll be focusing on a much worse trend wherein developers take attractive models and deliberately downgrade them to make them uglier in ways that are honestly too obvious and now copious to ignore. Please like and subscribe, Discord link in the description, comment or correct me in the response space below, and if you
I really don't want to continue with this. I really don't want to continue with this. I can tell by the way he talks, you may have a case of the taco meat neck. Hey, listen. So as someone with taco meat neck that can't grow a beard, relax. I don't want to continue with this. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Do you see why this just like, okay. Is it inherently a bad thing? Not to say these women are necessarily ugly. And I'm not white knighting, but I'm saying some of these also are just, not every person has to be a supermodel. That's fine. That's literally fine. Okay, I'll give you an example right now. I was watching The Invisible Man. I was watching The Invisible Man last night with my girlfriend. Was it 2019, 2020? The main lead of that is a woman, but she's not like, what would you like describe as like a supermodel or anything like that. But is that bad? I'm not focused on her looks. I'm focused on what's happening to her in this movie. Like, obviously she's disheveled there, but it's like throughout the entire thing, right? I can't show that on YouTube. Whoops, I forgot that was in the movie. There we go.
And eventually, what I thought.
Now, I'm over the age of 18, so I'm not gonna say she's like, you know, a 7, 8, or whatever, because that's just ridiculous. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, who cares? And why are you so focused on a character's looks? Not like a skin or anything like that, but like, why are you so focused on like if a character's attractive or not? What's everything around it? Who cares? I don't get it. I don't get it. This is a foreign concept to me. Disheveled ain't the word, bro. Got hit with a shovel. But I want a goon. Listen, if you want a goon, that's fine. But like, too horny. I'm saying. This dude assaulting my ears. What happened to beauty is in the eye of the beholder? I don't know, man.
Levels at the moment.
Okay, so there were some people that were tweaking about the character designs from Marvel Rivals. So let's look at Marvel Rivals. We'll go to all of the female characters, because none of them are wearing anything particularly. Bro, people, including myself, are thirsting for Squirrel Girl so hard, but look at how she is dressed. Look at this. Look at this. I want you to look at something. My main. What are my mains? Where is? Oh my God. Hero Hot List. What is this? Okay, let's look at people really aren't there for Mantis. I'm pretty sure that's a child. But like Luna Snow. Luna Snow is not wearing anything particularly like sexual. She's just wearing like shorts and like something nice. Like, it's not. Oh, where is it? Just show me the characters. What? Okay, Cloak and Dagger. Looks like a Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger, right? Jesus. Anyway, like, she's still covered up. She's still wearing something skin tight, but like that's also just like a normal female female's body. Now, allegedly, they used Aru, the streamer, for the body of Psylocke and I believe Sue Storm as well. But like, who? I don't see it. Like, where is Invisible Woman? Yeah, like even this, it's still just a skin tight suit, but like that's like all the men as well. Iron Fist showing off his shoulders and everything. That design is sick. That design for the new Iron Fist is so sick. Where is? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Also, she's like 90% leg too. But there's something inherently sexual about what she's wearing. She's just an attractive young woman. Like magic showing up for midriff and everything like that. Like, yeah, like it's edgy, it's punk. But I don't think it's like anything to revoke like, whoa! Like I don't think it's anything like that. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, again, look at what Squirrel Girl is wearing. Where is it? Also look at like Namor, just like 6-pack out and everything. But you don't see people complaining about that. Psylocke, you mean you have that one Psylocke skin where her buns are just out, but it's just, I don't know, man. It's just so odd to me. Scarlet Witch, same thing. Like, look at this. What is like sexy about this outfit? Nothing. And people were ready to jump on Squirrel Girl, man. So like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? No, bro. Look at her. Look at Invisible Woman DLC skin. I'm hip. That's different. That's different. That's different. We need a dummy thick Venom. He already is. Hey, I'm not. This is what I'm here for. But it's just.
And this is what led to so much backlash when Stellar Blade came out. The amount of
well, Stellar Blade, they really had physics for her ass. It's consistently in your face throughout the entire game, so I feel like it's a different case.
that would be worth a lot one day. But the lengths these game journalists went to try to suppress and stop the success of that game was astounding. IGN stats saying things like, this will encourage women to be beaten, just nonsense and pure desperation, including comments saying it's an unrealistic body standard and will encourage women to unalive themselves because of it. Well, unrealistic maybe to the West where obesity runs rampant, but in the East, people are pretty much in shape, or at least just of a healthy weight.
Actually, eating disorders, I'm pretty sure, are a big thing over there. Let's look that up. Eating disorders in Japan, because it's a totally different body standard. Increased prevalence of eating disorders in Japan since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. That's COVID. I don't want to necessarily look at that one. The changing profile of eating disorders and related social cultural factors in Japan between 1700 and 2020 is systematic scoping of view. Ooh. I would probably look at this by myself. I don't think you guys want to read this. I don't think you guys want to read this. Japan medicine during the Edo period mainly focused on Kampo, a simplified, pessimistic, and pragmatic version of traditional Chinese medicine. The books on Kampo medicine are written in Chinese. Where is the results? Where's the results? Eating disorders in Asian countries. Studies of the prevalence of eating disorders have mainly been based on populations of the United States and Western Europe, but recent studies indicate that eating disorders are also emerging in Asia, since Asia countries contain about 30% of Earth's total land area, about 4.5 billion people, should be included in collaboration with professional dialogues about eating disorders, research, treatment, and prevention. Japan. According to the data from Our World in Data, the number of Japanese of any age diagnosed with an eating disorder was 397,994 people in 2017. For individuals of all ages, the prevalence of eating disorders in Japan was 0.33%, but prevalence was 1.03 for those between 20 and 24. Prevalence of AN, I think was... Yeah, but also, like, Japanese people, Asian people's bodies, also, they also process food differently, process alcohol differently, and like when it comes to just people in general, different races and ethnicities, like body types are just going to be inherently different. They also have a different culture as far as like food and all that. American food, they had a lot more, like like that more fat and all that. But also some people have said that Japan's food, it's kind of a shock when you go over there because like the seasoning and how they do things is totally different. Anorexia in Japan. Eating disorders on the rise in Japan. Yeah, like I don't like. This is just a narrow-minded viewpoint. Like, do y'all see what I'm saying? Hey, I sent you an email asking about some of your videos. Appreciate you giving it a look at some point. Love your videos. I got you. Being clean is sexier than being overtly sexual. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's sometimes being clean is sexier than being overtly sexual. That's what I'm saying. Like Squirrel Girl, Freeman, like none of these women are inherently sexual. People want them. Most food is imported, so it's more expensive. Just look at the price of fruits in Japan. The price of fruits in Japan. What? What are you talking about? Is all fruit in Japan expensive? To be honest, I find fruit to be more expensive than Australia, the US, and the UK, but that's the point of not being able to consume the fruit tastes so much better. Fruit prices in Tokyo, July 2024. What? $55 for a watermelon? A melon is $14? How much is an apple? Grapes, how much are grapes? 50. Ah! Ah! Oh, $55 for some grapes. Oh, booklet. What? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. You should look at a mango. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Anyway, go ahead.
And this being a South Korean game makes sense. Then when it came out that E was actually modeled after a beautiful South Korean model body scan,
Number the audio.
must have never seen I want attractive characters in my game. I want attractive characters in my game regardless, and that shouldn't be controversial. They even went to the lengths of claiming the creator must have never seen a living woman before, which they had to apologize for because when the pics of his wife came out, it made all of our jaws drop because she is beautiful and gorgeous, and even helped work on the damn game herself. And shout out to that. Gotta let it out. I love to see that type of shit. But like I said, this mindset is widespread and has led to the detriment of so many properties. But luckily, Japan is still smart of knowing your audience and serving your audience. Common sense thinking and not limiting yourself unnecessarily. Like, what would I look like if I said, I'm really into RPG games and they should stop making fighting games or first-person shooters? No.
That's not at all what she said. That's not at all what she said. The young woman in the beginning of the video was saying in addition to those kinds of genres. What? No, and that's no, and that's being disingenuous.
Would be stupid. There's something for everyone. But narcissism is truly a problem of the West, especially America, so I shouldn't be too surprised when I hear shit like this. Now, me personally, I like a bunch of genres of anime. And this current season is serving whatever I have a taste for in the moment. Whether it's solo leveling, getting some good action.
So, if y'all don't know, I tried starting solo leveling because everybody and their mother have been talking about it for the past calendar year, and Yeah, I'm not enjoying it because it's boring me to literal tears. There's nothing interesting about this story whatsoever. The art style sucks as well. It's just very generic. I feel like the art style just has zero character, like just zero. But you know, hey, if you like Solo Leveling, man. Yeah, that okay. A bunch of genres animes. I know what you are, buddy.
Detective Doctor, because I always like a good whodunit. Orb, Movements Around the Earth, which is a heavy hitter, deep drama. Headhunted to Another World, which is a cool isekai. Main character is a negotiator, which is kind of different. My Happy Marriage, season 2, when I want a good romance anime that makes me crave a relationship, even though I gotta stay focused, but
you all know some good stuff in the West that you can watch right now, like if you boot up Netflix and all that kind of stuff. Supercell, Beef, The Bear, Barry, Snowfall, right? Even look at, I don't know, what's an action oriented show based in something America? Warrior. Oh, Warrior's fired. I need Warrior season 2. Dude, that sucks that they canceled Warrior, man. But that's primarily Asian cast, but it's an American-made show. Succession. I'm watching Succession right now. I actually really like that one. But like, what are you talking about? This is so what a weird take. What a odd take. Supercell is fire. Can't wait. That's what I'm saying. Generic isekai number 2035. Exactly. Solo Leveling makes sense.
you get my point. There's a genre to serve whatever mood I'm in, or when I want to switch it up from a heavy-hitting one to a light-hearted comedic one that I know will make me laugh. This is something that anime fans love and appreciate, and that.
But it's not restricted to just that genre. It's not restricted to just anime. It's everywhere. Bro, I can't. What other videos has this man made?